everybody, D. Cain here. Welcome once again to the D-Rock Kingdom. Just getting ready to leave Chicago. We're going up to Woodstock, Illinois tonight for the reuniting show back home here for the guys of Soil. You might know Ryan McCombs rejoined the band, and with drummer John Wasaki from Stained. They're going to do a show up at Woodstock tonight, and we're going to go check that out. Going to talk to them, sit down, and hang out with Soil tonight on the D-Rock Kingdom.
Yes, they were okay until they met her. Then things started going really wrong.
And they went straight to hell.
They do. They went straight to hell when they met me.
Hey, this is Tim.
And I'm Ryan. We're with Soil, and you are watching the D-Rock Kingdom.
Welcome to the D-Rock Kingdom. We are in Woodstock, Illinois. I'm here with Ryan and Tim from Soil, reunited here, and we're going to sit here and chat it up with these guys. How you doing, Ryan?
Doing all right, man.
All right, man. It's good to have you guys back home.
It is.
I think.
I've been living in Louisiana the past 3 years, so the Chicago weather is
Totally freaking you out a little bit?
We don't let this stuff happen down south.
Yeah, right.
Sky's falling.
happy 10th anniversary for the Scars record.
Thanks.
Man.
It's been it doesn't seem that long, but it has been.
Yeah, and congratulations on the recent tour with Puddle of Mudd over in the UK.
Yeah.
Also, you know, the CD also, I guess, went silver in the UK.
Yeah.
Now you guys sold 60,000 units in Europe or in the UK over there.
UK.
Which it's great to hear the word sold.
Yeah.
You know, because no one actually really buys music in America.
Right. No, it's always been different for us over there. That's where really the album just blew up. You know, it was weird doing interviews over there, and you're talking to people, and they talk about how Halo over there still 10 years later is that one song that you can't walk into a club without hearing.
Yeah, it's true.
That every time they do, you know, the radio personalities, every time they do a show, they say like once an hour it's getting requested. It's still that song over there, and it's weird because it's almost like a disconnect from living here and having the band be what it is.
It's almost like 10 years later or something over there, like it just came out a year or two ago.
I also sometimes I feel like that band that you make fun of once in a while. It's like, man, we're huge in Lithuania.
Right?
The thing is that it's what's so cool about it is that the Scars record in the UK is one of those classic records.
No, it is.
You know,
it is a classic record, front to back, just rocks all the way through.
Yeah, and they just, for some reason, it just stuck over there.
So you guys were over there like a month or something. You did a bunch of dates with Puddle of Mudd. You guys find yourself off the side of the road, trying to go visit any pubs or any tourist sites while you guys were over there?
We went to a pub about every night.
Yeah, we were tore up that entire tour, which was cool because we actually shared a bus with Puddle.
Oh, sweet.
There was like 18 of us on one bus.
Wow.
And it was a blast.
I would think
it was fun.
It was a blast.
That sounds awesome.
Soil went through 31 bottles of Jaeger in 10 days.
I've done that one weekend.
Just the four of us.
Yeah, right. Thank God it's Jaeger.
My liver didn't make it through customs on the way back. So
you actually just said that. My kidneys flipped a little bit.
Yeah, really? I woke up once, my kidney was sitting next to me having a cup of coffee going, hey, how you doing?
We need to have a talk.
The best thing to do is you just kickstart
you and
again.
me right now, sit down.
They're like a lawnmower. You just kickstart them back once in a while.
I have a little pull string for mine every now and then. Yeah. So I see you guys released also for the 10th anniversary of Scars, you guys released re-released kind of like an expanded version of the CD in the fall.
Yes, Sony Music actually put that together.
What is there anything extra on that, or
it's
remastered or something?
It has a bonus track from Japan that was on the Japanese release called Center.
Okay.
And then a song called Damaged You that was actually never released on anything. It was recorded during the Scars record, but it was one of those songs that just never saw the light of day.
Oh, okay,
and they had it in the vault, pulled it out, threw it on there, and then they released an expanded edition to kind of go with the whole thing that we were doing. They kind of coattailed it to go with the silver record, and
they pulled it out of the spank bank, so to speak.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. So being from Chicago, all the places that you've been, I know you were saying you've lived out of town for a while. What's it like to be back home?
I've so far accomplished everything I hoped to with coming back up to Chicago, which was the Italian beef, the pizza. I haven't had a hot dog yet, though.
And you got snow, too.
Yeah,
that's not really an accomplishment.
No.
The 2 Illinois dates that we did, both snow.
Of course.
And
it hasn't snowed here all winter.
Yeah, I got off the plane from Baton Rouge, and I was just like, what is this? It's freezing up here.
I think I might be moving down there with you.
Have you guys got from all the places and over the years, and I know you've certainly been accomplished as well with some of the other projects that you've done. With all the touring, do you guys have a favorite city? I know I've been everywhere, and I still come back to Chicago going, man, I still love Chicago. It's like my favorite place. Do you guys, anything else stick out? Like another city you had a really great experience? You met the mayor, something,
London, naturally is always an amazing thing for us. And in fact, we recorded a DVD live in London.
I was getting to that.
Oh, there you go.
Coming out in the spring.
I'll let you come back to that.
No, that's all right, but that's awesome. Yeah. So London sticks out in your mind?
London's always been one of my favorite places. I love Kansas City.
Wow. All right, yeah.
I love the barbecue. I always relate cities to the food.
Are you a cook?
I wish, dude.
Oh, yeah.
If I was on an island, I'm that guy.
Who's the cook in the band? Who pulls over on the side a couple days off and's got like chicken marinade?
Our guitar player Adam lives for food.
All right.
He's definitely the connoisseur. If we're ever on the road and we don't know what to order, I always let him go first. And I'm like, I'll have what he's having just to be safe, because he's just got a nose for
Nice. What do you guys ever cook on the road? Pull a grill out on the side of the road at a rest stop for a day off or anything like that?
I've been a part of those types. Yeah. I mean, back in the day,
little tour barbecue action.
Used to do some touring with the Non-Point guys, and we all carried grills. And every day off, even before shows, we had the grills out, trying to outdo each other, and
nice,
feasting like idiots. And then you get up on stage like Fat Elvis and try to play a show. It's awesome.
You're watching the D-Rock Kingdom. This is Arcane Framework.
Drink some. My name's A.D. I do a show kind of about Chicago. About a band.
That is so awesome.
That's why I'm filming you.
How's it going?
Go ahead and pump your band up. Where are you from? What do you do?
We are Arcane Framework. We're Chicago metal from
Stand
Lake
back a little bit so I can get you in the light.
It's alright.
There you go.
We're from Lake in the Hills, and we're Chicago alternative metal. We got a chick singer. Her name's Katie.
Oh, nice.
Pretty good. She plays bass too at the same time. We're kind of like a Linkin Park feel, but we, I use a line 6 half stack and do all effects right up on stage.
You do samples and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Nice. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, this is my drummer Mikey. He's called the Lumberjack. This is the fucking Lumberjack right here. You know why? Because he fucking shaves that wood on stage. Don't you, Lumberjack?
I do. You go through like 10 sticks a show?
He's a good beatboxer. We're gonna do that one day. But right now he's good when he's drunk. Oh yeah, he's toasted.
So one of the cool things about the show is that you can always run into guys like this that are passing out CDs, trying to push their stuff. You're giving out tickets to other free shows, and that's what's great about Chicago and the music scene around here. There's so many places to play out, and you meet guys like this that play good music. And they can give you a free CD. When you go out to a show, you always get a ticket and a free CD and go home, and while you're drunk trying to recover, just slip in those CDs or stuff that you got at the bar, and you're good to go.
Absolutely, man. Next show's April 21st at the Cubby Bear in Lindenhurst. We're gonna have a good time, man. Come out, rock out. We're gonna have a good show.
Mike?
Mickey
and Mike, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. You're watching the D-Rock Kingdom, man. Check these guys out.
Thank you.
Never took it down in my back. fucking years now.
So you guys are releasing this live DVD coming up in the spring.
Yeah.
Recorded in London. Was that from a bunch of shows or one show in particular?
Just the one show.
Yeah.
It was scary because usually when you go over to the UK, you finish the tour in London. That's where all the press is. That's where, that's...
It's the hub, actually.
Yeah,
and if you want to get in anywhere, you want to do it
last. That way you get your feet underneath of you, you work all the bugs, especially in our situation. We have not played together at that point for 6 years.
Well, it's great that you got such a great response. I've been reading some of the reviews that came out of the UK over the last couple of days researching, and man, there's just guys just still really doing good. Like you said, it's kind of like backtracked a little bit where it's still doing really well out there.
But it was weird because for us this time around though, that London show was the first show, so it was
trial by fire.
Into the
DVD first show. Biggest show of the tour.
It was nuts. It was one of those freaks of nature where it worked.
Yeah.
That was just a great night.
It was probably, in hindsight, we were thinking about it going into it, just like, holy crap, what the hell are we doing? But in hindsight, the adrenaline was pumping, the excitement was pumping. It's just one of those magical moments where we pulled it off, hands down. And the DVD really captures a great moment. And I don't want to give a lot of it away, but there's bonus features, there's still gallery, there's an audio CD, a DVD. And there's a very special part where a prosthetic leg comes up on stage.
They can watch it.
And Ryan does something with it, which we'll let you see it on the DVD.
Definitely check out the DVD when it comes out in the spring.
Yeah, I can say this. I am not a fan of live music. Going to shows is one thing. I'm not a fan of recorded live music.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like live CDs.
It never sounds like the record, mostly. You know what I mean?
And I watched, and I hate stuff that I've done. But I watched the DVD the other night. They gave us a copy to take a look at to kind of give yay or nay on it, and it was good.
Yeah,
it sounds good and everything.
Yeah,
you done good, kid.
I was
You've done good.
I was shocked.
Well, I really look forward to it. The live DVD from Soil coming out of kind of the first show they did in London there. Wrapping up the tour with Wes while you guys were out there. Was there any practical jokes going on? Usually the opening band gets the pie in the face on stage, the last show or something. Any kind of good practical jokes?
The last show, they all came out dressed as us, and in all kinds of garb. And
I was really drunk. I don't remember that.
Oh, really?
They came out in skirts and masks, and the one tech had black hair like mine all over the place, and they filled up a Jaeger bottle, which they knew that we were drinking Jaeger nonstop, but they filled it up with chili sauce and all this other stuff, and we were taking shots out of it and then practically thrown up on stage. So it was fun. Those guys are really fun to tour with, and you stick 18 people in one bus. The buses over there are really big. They're double deckers and stuff. But having two bands on one bus, you never know what to expect, especially since we never toured together.
You definitely get to know everybody.
It was a blast. You wouldn't even have known that there were that many people in there. We just had such a good time with them and with each other. We decided to do some shows in the States and just, you know, take it where it goes, you know. One thing we've earned over all these years of doing this is we don't have to have this set game plan. We don't have to cookie cutter it all the time.
Well, I would think you guys were established enough at this point. You kind of have a little bit of leeway, kind of what to do, your set list. You're not getting pushed by anybody now.
We're doing what we want to do when we want to do it and what we feel like doing. And I think it's really showing not only personally and stuff, but to the crowd and the fans too. They see us, you know, on our game.
I was going to ask, do you guys have moments? You had mentioned it a little bit before. You had a magical moment for the live DVD when you shot it that night.
For me personally, that UK tour that we just did was the highlight of my career. It was the best tour I've ever done.
Nice.
In any band.
Wow.
So that to me was
there you go.
One of those pinnacle moments where it's like, wow, you know, I really see where all this just kind of came together in a perfect storm over all these years. You
nice.
know? Getting back together with Ryan, getting, you know, a sold-out UK tour across the board, getting our album that's 10 years old re-released, getting a silver record for it, recording a live DVD. It just all just kind of came together into one nice, neat little package. And
wow, yeah.
For me, that was really cool.
Well, it's great to see.
I stand up there sometimes and look around like, God, that's why I hate you. It's been fun. It's been a blast.
Oh, nice.
It's nice to do music and have fun with it.
It's nice that, like I said,
from time to time, and it's nice to have that background.
Which brings up, you guys recorded with Johnny K. What was that experience like? What did you guys take away from that? Because Johnny K. obviously was Disturbed and Stained, and
he's the one who basically gave us a real shot at when we had like the song Halo and My Own and Need to Feel. It was, I think, the first three songs were recorded with Johnny on a demo, which started the Bidding War and all that. He helped us mold and make those songs, and then he did the first, the second to the 2J Records, major label records with us.
Right.
And he was a very integral part early on with the band, and we worked with him on the last record, which me and Adam were a part of.
Right.
But and it was cool to do. It was cool to work with him again after all these years and things. But he was a very integral part early on, and he's a great guy. And we've got nothing but good things to say.
Nice.
About him.
There was a back in the day when we were doing those records, I felt like there was no other producer I wanted to work with.
Yeah.
And for me, I think there was one moment in New York City when we were doing the mix of the album with Kevin Shirley.
Oh yeah.
And I had a sinus infection, and management decided that they wanted me to recut one line, the last line of Understanding Me.
That's right.
And I couldn't sing. I had a sinus infection. I was messed up. But they were determined to get this line out of me. So I go into the studio, I'm pissed off, and I have a typical singer moment, and the headphones are broke, everything around me is getting broke, I'm losing my friggin' mind. And I remember looking through the window and I see everybody in there, all the label people and management and stuff are all freaking out. He's lost his friggin' mind. And there's Johnny sitting next to the board with his feet propped up on something. Looks like I think he's reading something. And then when he realizes that I'm quiet for a moment, you ready to do that again? Yeah. We do it again. He just knew me, He figures out how to work somebody, and he's good to work with.
Wow. So I guess before we break this up, Scars, just a great record. It's one of those monumental things for you guys. Kind of help propel you, catapult you into the rock scene. And I had noticed that it came out. What was the date that it came out?
9/11.
It came out on 9/11.
We had a sold-out show at the Metro that night.
Yeah.
We did. That's the least of anybody's concerns, but yeah, it was a shitty timing.
We were in the air that day. We did a We did a show in Orlando, a record release show. Sold the album at midnight the night before because Orlando is where we broke out of.
Right.
And a sold-out show at the House of Blues. Flying in the next morning to do a sold-out show at the Metro. And all of a sudden the plane lands and we see these like SWAT team and military things coming. We're like, what the hell's going on? Nobody's cell phone's working. All of a sudden we finally get in touch. We find out that the trade centers were attacked while we were in the air.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean,
I know that I had family coming up from Indiana to see the release show at the Metro, and finally the pilot comes on, and is like, make sure you go ahead and get your phones turned on, let people know that you're safe. And I remember just everybody's phones, you could hear everybody's phones turning on, because all of a sudden it was just ding, 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 with all the voicemails.
Everybody didn't know it was us.
I remember my parents, I had a voicemail from my parents, and they pulled off on the side of the road just bawling.
Oh, wow.
They knew we were on American Airlines.
Yeah.
and they knew the planes that went in, but no one had released the flight numbers yet. So,
and one had come from Florida, the one that yeah, it was the one that attacked. It wasn't the one that hit the towers. It was the one that hit the
Pentagon.
The Pentagon.
Oh wow!
That was from Florida.
I didn't know.
I just remember they thought that was our plane. I guess it could have easily been. But.
So just to say something else about it, just with all that going against them, still here today. You know, rocking it, and that record's still doing good with all that adversity, so to speak, in the beginning. The other thing I want to touch base on before we go is, you know, you guys are part of this inner circle that is kind of affiliated with Dimebag Darrell, because you guys were going to play a show with him, and he had the incident a couple days before the show. You guys were going to play with him or something?
Yeah. Well, we had just done a tour, Damage Plan, Drowning Pool, and Soil over in the UK, funny enough. But we had just done that tour not too long before that.
Yeah, and we actually spent like 3 or 4 days at Dimebag's house with Vinnie Paul producing a couple acoustic songs with us.
Wow.
And
so we had a lot of
where are those tapes at?
In fact, I just gave Ryan a copy of it today.
Oh wow!
And we were listening to it in the.
You know, there's
a bunch of B-sides on there too, of like songs that didn't make the albums. I just turned around to Tim and said, you know, not every song could be a Halo.
Yeah.
Some of them are really far from it.
So you guys are part of like this rock and roll inner circle, and I know you know what I mean. Like people who are really close to him, and you know, to be a part, absolutely, to spend some time with him at his house before that incident and stuff.
To share those moments, I mean, we were all huge Pantera fans.
We all are.
All
absolutely.
that. To actually be embraced in that kind of, like you said, the inner circle.
Right.
And it was real special. It really hit us hard when all that happened.
Hit everybody hard, but I can
still
imagine.
think about him all the time, and we love the guy.
Yeah.
It's to you, buddy.
Well, here's to you, Dimebag.
How the fuck are y'all doing? One more song. One more fucking song. There was a point in time in my life, I swear to God, I would never sing this fucking song again. God damn it, is it fun. This song goes out to everybody, to all of you, to still remember who the fuck we are. Thank you so much. Everything I have done is because of people like you. It's because of you. Thank you so much for the fucking life I have lived. Thank you for giving me this fucking existence. The music starts with you. The music ends with you. Thank you!
Well, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Good luck on the new DVD, live DVD from UK coming out. Make sure you pick that up, buy it. You know, just like you bought the rest of their music. Buy music, support your local music, support your artists that you like.
One good thing is DVDs are hard to rip off on the internet.
That's right.
I just realized the camera was over here this whole time.
It's all right.
You've had this great
You got
shot.
him right here. That's cool, man. It's good. But yeah, thank you guys so much, man. And I appreciate it. Have a great show. Good luck with everything. And congratulations on the reuniting. It's so good to have some Chicago boys back in town. Doing really good, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tim. You're welcome.
That's a good interview, man.
You're watching the D-Rock Kingdom. Thank you, guys.